Good evening, everybody. Keith here. Hoping everybody's having a good night, enjoying life, living life, loving life. If you saw my prior post, I posted a picture of an old ticket I got. And as you can see, I didn't redact shit. I don't care what anybody thinks about any of this information. It ain't mine. They wanted to put it out there. Guess what? Proof on the face of the record. That's what I call it. What are they going to do? Try to get me like Snowden or Assange? Say that I'm giving away secrets? Fuck them. So anyway, we're going to go over this ticket. And this is something I got 10 years ago on what we call a hot shot run. And a hot shot run is just basically a parts run or something like that. And back at this time, I just had some irrigation parts I had to run over to Detroit, Michigan. And on my way back, I got stopped. And you'll see on that ticket in the previous post where I put this picture, you can read the whole thing. I made sure to get a good clear ticket, or a good clear picture. And you can see at the top, first thing I want to mention, it says Circuit Court of the 14th Judicial Circuit. Now I see, did I see Justin? Justin, you're watching. Do me a favor, brother, and check out the date on this ticket is 8/26 of 2010. And here it says Circuit Court of the 14th Judicial Circuit. Now, as far as I know, and they change them around every now and then, but I believe they stick with 13 judicial districts. So if there's only 13 judicial districts, then why is this one listed as the Circuit Court of the 14th Judicial Circuit? And this is Henry County, Cambridge, Illinois, zip code 61238. And it says notice of failure to appear / comply. And it says the people of the state of Illinois. Well, put the people of the state of Illinois on the stand for me, please. Because if they're the ones that are bringing this charge, that's my kind of people. They're not citizens. They're not residents. They're not inhabitants. They're clearly described as people. I'd like a jury of my peers, please. Oh, wait a minute. They're claiming to be a United States citizen. I'm sorry. Strike. Another United States citizen. Strike. Your paper right here says people. So understand this stuff, people. Clarify this shit. And then it says verses. And if you look, it says little, comma, Keith, oh. If you understand language, people, that's a military term. Military. Last name first. First name, middle initial, all capitals. Military. Okay. Then we get into the ticket part, and you look, it's got all these dots, and it's closed in a box. It's not a continuous box, but they imply a box. But it's not a box. So I'm not going to let them get away with that, because on here they put CDL, and we can read this because we now know some of these abbreviations. And a CDL is different than a DL, which is a driver license. What's the difference between a CDL and a driver license? A driver license is a resident driver license. A CDL is a commercial driver license. And then it says commercial vehicle, and it says no. Then it says hazmat vehicle, no. So they're saying I didn't have a commercial driver's license. I wasn't driving a commercial vehicle. And yet they're going to give me a commercial traffic ticket. Remember, people, the definition of commerce means transportation, traffic, or trade. So when they give you a traffic ticket, they're giving you a commercial ticket. They're giving you a commerce ticket. Okay? Then it says the driver's license state, Iowa. Of course, I was living in Iowa, traveling through or to, into, and of Illinois, and then back. And then it's got the birth date or date of birth, ticket number, case number, and this is an important one right here. The next one on line 6, you'll see it says arrest date. Now, what I want you people to understand is that this ticket clearly says arrest date with the date that I was issued a traffic ticket. However, I was not placed in cuffs. I was not taken from the scene, but I was detained. I was stopped. Once you are stopped, you have been arrested. Period. It doesn't take anything else. Stop and arrest are synonymous. Period. Then we go on. ILCS, I don't know what that is. It's got a big long number and everything. Then it says driving, and this is the offense. It says driving 15 to 20 miles per hour above speed or above limit. Then it gives a plate number, the plate year, the plate state, the make of the vehicle that they call a vehicle. It says first hearing date 10/4/10/2010. And you see the arrest date was 8/26, so it was a month and a half later, first hearing date. The new hearing date was set for 11/8/2010 because I failed to appear, and so they sent this in the mail. And that's why this ticket is not the actual ticket. It's a copy. It's a re-information. Let's call it that. It's a re-information, okay? Now, what's a re-information? They've transcribed information from the original because either they don't have the original or they don't want to give me another copy of the original, so they rewrote it, giving it a different abstract form. What are they trying to do here, folks? They've already issued the original citation. They've already secured that citation. They've already attached it to another security, thereby now issuing another appearance letter in letter form saying that I am ordered to appear personally. Personal appearance. Sorry, I can't appear in person. I'm a living man. I can send you my birth certificate. Learn this stuff, people. So anyway, what they're doing here is they want your signature again. Create another security. Every signature creates a new security. Every one. Then it says hearing time 9 a.m. Amount now due. Okay, they're saying this amount is now due. Okay, and it says 85. Now catch this: if not paid by the date in 11, which is 11/8, then 12 below applies, and they're going to apply another $75 with penalties of $35 for an additional $110. So that now, like I said, creates that next security. They're looking for another security. They're looking for another signature. So now they've added another cost. Yes, every signature, every autograph. They consider it a signature. A mark is considered a signature. A signature is considered a mark. A signature is considered an autograph. Look at the sports memorabilia. They give it their signature and call it an autograph. But if you put it on a document, they call it a signature, not an autograph. Okay. It says this may be paid online, Go to Henry Court, Circuit Court, and then of course it gives you the name. And then on the other side, like I said, this is all part in a box. It's another transcribed set of information, another abstract, because it's changed. It's not the same as on the original ticket. And then it says on this other side, this is the clarification of what's going on here. It says, on the date shown in number 6, arrest date, 8/26/2010, you were issued a traffic ticket. Again, a traffic ticket. Traffic is synonymous with commerce. Our records indicate you were to answer the charge. Answer the charge. By the date and time indicated in box on line 10, 4 of 10. Upon the order of one of the judges for this circuit, you are hereby directed to appear in court, not ordered, it didn't say ordered, it says directed, or otherwise answer the charge by the date and time specified in box 11, 11-8. You may answer the charge by mailing the appropriate fine and your signed plea of guilty to the address shown below within the time frame specified in box 11. You may answer the charge by personal appearance at the court specified below. If you are an Illinois resident and you fail to answer the charge by the date shown in box 11, the Secretary of State may suspend your driver's license. Remember what we talked about here with the CDL and the driver's license. Now, if the state suspends your driver's license, can they suspend a commercial driver's license with it for the same count? If you have one, they can. But if you only have a driver's license at the time and that's all they're suspending, I'm willing to bet if you needed to have a job driving, you could get a commercial driver's license without restrictions. I haven't tried it. Just a concept. But according to the way the words are written, yeah. So anyway, it says, if you reside in a non-resident violator compact member state other than Illinois, and you fail to answer the charge by the date shown in box 11, the Illinois Secretary of State will notify your state's driver's licensing authority under provisions of the compact. Your home state will suspend your driver's license. Really? Because they never suspended it. I had my driver's license. Matter of fact, I still got one. I was supposed to, 3.5 years ago, they told me I was turned it in when I got that 6th offense possession charge. Prima facie evidence. You'll have to find that bitch. And guess what? It's plastic. It's coated in plastic. It'll last a long time. I only pull it out if I absolutely need to. So technically, you ignorant motherfuckers down here at the local police department, prosecuting attorney's office, courthouses, jails. I don't give a fuck who you are. I can say I got one. Matter of fact, I'll even fucking show it to you. I'll even show you my motherfucking ID. Seeing as how I'm driving down the middle of the street on a bike, ignorant motherfuckers, learn how to fucking speak. Learn how to write this shit down. You don't? You ain't got shit on me anyway. I'm going to keep educating people. I'm going to show them this shit and show them how little it fucking means. Now remember back here it said, under the order of one of the judges for this circuit, you are hereby directed. Am I ordered or directed? Fucking think about this shit, people. Are you directing me? Are you telling me to go that way or this way? Or are you giving me an order to go a certain way? That's a little ambiguous. So anyway, it says, upon the order of one of the judges for this circuit court, you are hereby directed to appear in court or otherwise answer the charge by the date and time specified in box 11. But yet, when we look it down at the bottom, and we see that corner there, Clerk of Circuit Court. And that's not even a signature, it's a stamp. So who the fuck is trying to project their authority here? Somebody that's giving me a fucking order and won't even sign a paper to back it up? Where is this specific order? And which fucking judge ordered it? Where is your proof? Who is the motherfucker that sat on that bench and wrote that name down? And how come I don't have proof? See, there's a difference between circuit courts and district courts. There's a difference between all kinds of courts and what they can pull and what they can't pull. And every last one of them's inferior to your court. And they can only pull what you let them. And as long as you keep believing them and letting them get away with this shit, you're going to keep letting them pull you in. Again, just another example. Learn how to express the correct words. And like I said, I just came across this. It's 10 years old. As you can see, it's a little tattered and torn there. A little crumpled. If you look at it, you can see it's faded. It's got stains on it. Been quite a while, and I'm hoping this number down at the bottom's still good, so I don't have to go through the pains of trying to find the correct number to call these motherfuckers. Get this shit sorted out. I want to find out if this ticket number's still on record and they got any goddamn fucking warrants out. How come they didn't call Iowa and suspend my license? It says they will. Are they not complying with their own regulations? Do they not know what their own regulations are because they don't know how to fucking speak? And this is why I urge you people to go over this stuff word for word. And just obliterate it. I did a video a while back on a concise English handbook. I suggest everybody get one and start learning concise English. So you can do this. Because all you got to do is go through and correct it. And just hand it back. Sorry, I can't even accept this offer. Who the fuck can accept something like this? It's not even legible. I can't comprehend it. You're using 3 different languages and da-da-da-da. These fucking ignorant motherfuckers. It's all done through the public education. They only touch on minor grammar points. Very briefly. Long enough to make sure you know how to write cursive so you can sign a fucking name. Because somebody that can write their name in cursive has obviously had enough education to know how to write. Whereas the normal common man that may not be literate and able to read or write, but still have a comprehensive mind and still be of sound mind and body, so that when he hears word, in the beginning was word, before it was written down and misconstrued, that man questions every word. Questions everything he sees. Excuse me, that's not my instrument. Doesn't have my name on it. Doesn't have my picture on it. It's not my ID. So think about this stuff, people. Every word. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. And remember, if it wasn't for you people, I wouldn't be doing this. God bless y'all. I love you. Stand up, keep fighting. Bye.